What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Hear Me Out. Today, we are going to talk about what is a clickbait channel and how do we identify them. Around 95% of the Dauntless YouTube channel are clickbait channels, excluding top players that posted trials videos. They will get more views than usual cause most of the people that look through YouTube are mostly new or casual players. I have been wanting to do this video but yeah, I'm lazy. As an experienced player in the game, I will be sharing my experiences on how to identify clickbait channels. This is one of the clickbait thumbnails that I have created to test its effectiveness. 11 days 311 views works pretty well. It will work even better if I choose to remove the word clickbait from my title and thumbnail, but I don't want to do it just for views. Now back to the topic. These two things, well, I would say it is real easy to attract inexperienced players. Titles like Strongest Chain Blade Tempest Build or Best Dauntless Guy are some examples of clickbait titles. This thing, not gonna lie, is the biggest joke in the Dauntless community. I really want to wash my eyes every time I search for Dauntless in YouTube. Well, to prove that you are really good enough in the game to actually post OP builds, don't you need to post your gameplay in hard contents like heroic escalation and trials. Some random people out of nowhere really think that they are decent by dominating low-level hunting grounds and 10 to 50 escalation and decided to start posting. So how do you know if this player is actually decent? By decent I mean people who actually plays trials from time to time. Here I introduce to you the Dauntless leaderboards link in description, where you can check players' history in playing trials. Crazy website developed by Polvi and other contributors that are shown in the About section. So here I will take one of the current fastest growing clickbait channels to test whether they are good enough to actually post builds that aren't spreading misinformation. His gamer ID that I got from his newest video. To make sure that this website actually works, I will search for my own gamer ID first. Well, it works for my gamer ID. Now let's try the gamer ID we got previously. Well, where is this guy? Can't find him. So yeah, a question for the viewers: would you trust some guides for a random person that only plays the easy to medium content in the game? I will give my answer first. Absolutely no. Take this guy as an example. Never did any hard content in the game and claims his builds are one of the best. I use trials as an example because you will learn how to optimize your build to get a better time in trials. This guy never did trials. It means he did not know how to optimize builds at all and have a chance to spread misleading information to the community. Completing low-level hunting grounds or escalation doesn't really prove that our builds are decent. I could take a long time and still complete them even with a trash build. Why isn't there any useful build guides in YouTube? Because we can get any guidance from the Dauntless official Discord. You can just join the Discord link in description and ask for advice in the gameplay advice section. Most of the top players are in the Discord too, so I would say information from here are quite valid. They also have build spreadsheet pinned in the meta discussion, which you can get every build you need from there. Of course, you can always ask if you feel that the build isn't working well. Well, my points should be quite valid. Now let's move on to the next one. Most of the people should know what this is. This thing is one of the most used build in the clickbait channels as it gives big fake numbers. Now let's take a look at Vex build from his most viewed video. Sharpen +6 is considered useless because it only gives you part damage, deals damage to parts instead of core damage, which deals damage to behemoth. Sharpen +6 is only usable in gauntlet levels with vitality modifier, as you need to break parts to kill the behemoth. As we all know, Blazeworks hunting grounds is currently the hardest hunting grounds in the game. So if you want to prove that your builds are the best, you would test there normally. Let's take Vex as an example again. Here we have him testing his best Dauntless guide in low-level hunting grounds that have behemoths to levels higher than him. It's just funny cause the clickbait channels only tested their builds in low-level hunting grounds or escalation and claims that their builds are actually really good. How is the build good when you didn't test it in the hardest map? Doesn't make sense to me. The owners of these clickbait channels won't actually join the Dauntless official Discord. Well, I'm not going to make assumptions here, but I find this quite common in every clickbait channels. Well, that's all the characteristics of a clickbait channel. Hoped I have increased your awareness about it. Share this video to spread the information, please, and thank you. Also, comment down below if you are not sure if that channel or video is a clickbait. I can help identifying it.